Hello everyone, my name is Erin B. Magallanes. For today's vlogs, we were to talk about the effects of earthquakes in our local community. So before we continue our discussion, let's analyze this table of contents. What is earthquake? What causes earthquake to occur? The main causes of earthquakes and what are the effects of earthquakes? What is earthquakes means? Let's find out. Earthquakes are the shaking of the Earth's surface caused by the sudden release of energy in the Earth's crust. This energy release creates seismic waves that propagate through the Earth, causing the ground to shake. They can vary in size and intensity from small tremors that go unnoticed to large quakes that can cause significant damage and loss of lives. What causes earthquakes to occur? The Earth's outermost layer, the lithosphere, is composed of large slabs of rock known as tectonic plates. These plates fit together like a giant puzzle to create the Earth crust. Where two plates come together and meet is a fault. Sudden movements of plate along a fault can cause an extremely dangerous event called an earthquake. Earthquakes generate large amounts of energy in the form of waves. These waves cause the ground to shake and damage homes and business on the Earth's surface. The main cause of an earthquake. The main cause of an earthquake is the sudden slipping of Earth's tectonic plates underground. The tectonic plates under Earth's surface are constantly moving due to the fact that they sit on a fluid layer of convection currents deep underground. When the motion of plates causes them to meet and overcome, there is a large amount of friction between the two plates. However, since the convection currents are still working, the plates continue to push and put pressure on each other. When the pressure finally overpowers the friction between the two plates, the plates suddenly slip. This sudden slip results in the release of large amount of energy and tension, causing an earthquake. We have 9 effects of earthquake. So, what are these? First is ground shaking. Ground shaking is a term used to describe the vibration of the ground during an earthquake. Ground shaking is caused by the body waves and surface waves. Volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption release magma and gases from the Earth's crust, often causing earthquakes due to the pressure and movements underground. Earthquake can trigger volcanic eruption through surface movements of tectonic plates. Similarly, volcanoes can trigger earthquakes through the movements of magma within a volcano. Ground rupture refers to the breaking of the Earth's surface due to the movement of fault during an earthquake. It can cause visible displacement along the fault line, resulting in change to the landscape such as cracks or offsets in the ground. It's one of the visible manifestations of the energy released during an earthquake. Liquefaction. Liquefaction during earthquakes occur when saturated soil loses its strength and stiffness and behaves like a liquid temporarily due to the shaking. It's particularly common in loose, sandy soils or those with high groundwater levels. This shaking causes the soil particles to lose contact with each other, leading to a loss of shear strength and ability to support structures. This can result in building sinking or tilting and infrastructure damage. Tsunami, a series of extremely long waves caused by a large and sudden displacement of the ocean, usually the result of an earthquake below or near the ocean floor. This force creates waves that radiate outward in all directions away from their source, sometimes crossing entire ocean basins. Fire. Fire are often caused by a broken or damaged line that causes a spark after coming into contact with flammable home substance or structures. Broken water lines obviously do start fire, but once the water lines are damaged, there is nothing to put this fire out, so they ultimately intensify and grow. Destruction of properties. The destruction caused by earthquakes to properties can be extensive. It includes structural damage to buildings, bridges, roads, and other infrastructure. Additionally, earthquake can cause landslide, tsunamis, and fires, further exacerbating the destruction. And lastly, death. Earthquakes can sadly result in loss of life due to collapsed building, tsunami, landslides, or other secondary effects. The severity of casualties often depends on factors like the magnitude of the quake, population density, building codes, and preparedness measures in place. It's always tragic when lives are lost in natural disasters. So, this is the end of our discussion. That is how an earthquake affects our local community. That's all. Thank you for watching.